Hello guys, this is Jerry speaking. Welcome to LJPCBM Reacts, episode 265, and today we're reacting to the Pain Game Podcast, episode 26. And last time I checked was this I've been looking at me at the iPad, so I'm gonna react to the 26th episode of Pain Game Podcast in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Channel with the latest debacle that I had to go through. All right,
actually, your channel is another one of my topics, and I'm saving this for last. I'm only gonna say this woman's name, Catherine Timpf.
Oh, fuck me.
What's going on, everybody? It is LC Muscles here, and today it is time for the Pain and Game Podcast, episode number 26. And we are back into our original format, just the three coolest pimp daddies ever. Mr. Shane O'Mac.
Hello, folks. This is you heard the man. This is Shane, of course. And with that being the case, I am me, and I am here today with the original format. This is great. I'm excited to get back on the ball again because, yeah, I mean, I've been trying to find topics, and I'm having a hard time, but I've got some things to discuss, including something that has been recently sent to me. This was really cool. But at any rate, thank you for having me on the show. This is exciting as hell. So, let's get started, shall we?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said, let's get started, shall we?
All right, we will. And Mr. Jerome.
Oh no. Oh no, did I take him off? Did I take him away?
Welcome to the Pain and Game Show. This is episode number 26. And who are we? We are three good-looking, handsome, young, dumb, full of cum, big, thick dick, meathead sons of bitches. Where we're going to talk about all of the latest topics. Yeah. And we have LC Muscles. You know, LC Muscles, the guy with the muscles. And he's got one of a few topics I got to discuss. And the other one is Shane O'Mac Pimp Daddy. If you mess with him, he's going to have to smack a bitch. And yours truly, Rummy Boy J Money. And I have a plethora to go over. I have over a dozen.
Oh boy.
It's been a long hiatus since we ever did our original format of the Pain and Game Show.
I know hiatus.
Yeah, hiatus. For you, hiatus is you playing you know, using your dick as a pogo stick. All right, now basically
you know it.
I got a few WWE topics, many film topics, couple of game topics, and I'm saving. Oh, one of them involves Mr. Pepsi Man and my Bidia test.
Oh hell! That's right. The one that was supposed to be coming out.
He did our reaction. YouTube poop. Yeah, and I'm saving the last one for a good reason, because Fox News, let me tell you something. The only thing that's good for that channel is to beat up, because, yeah, their chicks are hot, but they can be dumb as fuck. Just like Catherine Timpf.
Oh, shit.
So, who would like to go first?
I'm going to go first, since my topics will be pretty quick, and I can get through them quickly. Because
it's my show. I have to go to topics, and I'm going to eat intellect.
I'm never going to outlive that, am I?
No, you're not. I'm sorry.
Just like in middle school, people that always call me ghetto booty for absolutely no reason at all.
Wait, ghetto?
What? What? I don't remember.
Why would they call
This
you
was in
ghetto
middle
booty?
school and high school. I don't know why. I'm not going to talk about it, though. This was a nickname.
Okay, I can understand high school.
Yeah, I thought you had like a fetish for ghetto booties. What's wrong with that? You like the dunk.
Still.
It's just people call me a crap for no reason.
You like to see that ass. Dude, he likes to see that ass wiggle like it has a mind of its own.
You better follow that ass in a circle, I'll tell you what.
Oh, God.
God damn it, Bobby. Why are you looking at that chick's ass, you sick son of a bitch?
That's mine.
Yeah, fuck Peggy.
Anyway, alright. My first couple topics, so I'm just going to get mine out of the way real quick. Movies. And a couple of movies I have seen, they're on my review channel. I have a review channel. It is facebook.com/LCMusclesMovieReviews. That is where I have all my written reviews for the movies I have seen this year. I know a couple of them since the last one I did talk about was Sisters, which was before my finals break, and now I have a few couple films I have to talk about and some ones I'm going to be previewing for this coming week. The first film I wanted to talk about real quick, though, was In the Heart of the Sea, which is
Oh my god.
Yeah. One of these.
This is a film I've been so anticipating waiting because, it's Ron Howard and Chris Hemsworth. It's their follow-up to Rush, one of the best fucking movies I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh my.
I am planning on watching Rush soon.
It's the best sports racing movie. Yep, go ahead.
Anyway, In the Heart of the Sea, Connor, I didn't really have as many hopes as I usually do for some movies, even though Ron Howard and Chris Hemsworth are really good, really good in Rush. But here's the thing, though. It was honestly really disappointing.
That's what I've been hearing.
Why is because there was the 3D. Okay, the 3D was probably one of the big problems of the movie. The 3D, it really didn't emphasize it too much other than some shots of Moby Dick. And one of the main problems of the movie was, in my theater, the 3D glasses, I don't know what it was, but the 3D was really blurry. Like, you had the glasses right here. It was like blurry, right in the corner of my corner of each of the eyes, like in some scenes. And I'm like, is that blurry a little bit? I'm like trying to look at it. It's just like
that's not good. If that's the
Not
case.
good.
It wasn't. The main problem was it was also really slow, honestly. It's kind of is a little boring for me.
Well, I mean, given the
You
source
guys
material,
go ahead and keep talking. I'll be right back.
Sure thing.
Oh
But yeah,
my.
given the source material, I can understand why people would find it boring because it's one of the oldest classical stories of recent history, I guess you can say. Well, it's not really recent history. I'm sorry. That'd be completely incorrect. But yeah, I can understand why you'd find it boring, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though. I understand you sound from it. Here's one of my problems, though. I read the book. Trust me, I read the book, and it's a long ass book. But
of course,
it's a big book. But anyway, what the problem with it was, it felt like a 3-hour movie, even though it was only 2 hours. It felt like a 3-hour movie, and so I'm like, yeah, it's just I'm just looking like, time is it? Oh, we still got plenty more left. But here's the thing: there's some good things in the movie, though. The acting is kind of good. Chris Hemsworth is probably the best part of the movie, mainly, and and Moby Dick probably has some good shots. There are some good shots of Moby Dick in there, and some pretty good shots with Moby Dick. But otherwise, it's a forgettable movie. Honestly, if you really want to see it, I say wait till it comes out at home, on DVD or Redbox. But I give it a 4 out of 10.
Wait, did you say 4 out of 10?
4 out of 10.
Oh, damn.
It's not the worst of the year, and I really didn't have much hopes for it, honestly. From looking at the trailer, I was like, it didn't really interest me. I'm just like, all right, I'll see if it's a screen for it, I'll see it, but otherwise I'm not going to really count for it. But that's mainly In the Heart of the Sea. The next one I am going to be talking about is Brooklyn, where me and Shane saw this movie.
Yes, we did. It was quite excellent.
I want to hear your opinion about it first. And I'll let you.
Okay. Well, my opinion is as such. It was very good. Very, very beautifully well done. It showed the struggles of immigration and the whole message of missing home. But home is what you make of it. As they say, home is where the heart is. So wherever you are, there you are. For such a story as such, it was beautifully well told. And I gotta say, honestly, it was one of the better romance movies I've seen in recent times, honestly.
Still.
I can definitely agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, there was a few things I will say. A few things got a little bit slow and things got a little bit confusing. As far as confusing goes, there was a bit of a thing where I thought somebody was going to do one thing, but it turned out that they were actually going to stay loyal, yada yada. But it was just showing the whole being home away from home, I guess you can say, because our main protagonist at one point later wants to return back home, and she has to they have the internal struggle of, do I stay here or do I return back to Brooklyn? And it's pretty obvious what the answer is, but it's just one of those things where it just sort of dragged on a little bit. So that's one of the few things I didn't like too much, but other than that, still really good.
Still good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of 5, you think?
Out of 5 or out of 10?
Well, which one do you favor more? Which one do you favor?
I give it a 5 out of 7. Anyways, no. If I had to give it out of 10, I would say 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10.
That's
really good.
It is an 8.5 out of 10 for me. One of the main problems in the movie was it did suffer from pacing problems, which you did touch upon. It did have some pacing issues. The chemistry between the two main actors was excellent. The movie is really good. It's definitely a great romance film. It's just not a top tier Oscar contending film.
I mean, let's be honest here. Let us be honest here. This was kind of Oscar bait. It was an excellently told story, but the way it was presented, the whole idea of what's going on. Come on, people. Let's be real here.
Let's be real. It is Oscar bait, unfortunately.
It's unfortunately, but that doesn't keep it from being a good film. So, would I recommend it? Absolutely.
Same here. I absolutely recommend it too. Go see it. It's definitely a good date night film. I definitely say it's a good date night film.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
If you go on a date, they would definitely love this movie.
Oh, absolutely. It's very campy. It's very homey. You know, it's just like, you know, just totally go for it. You know.
Absolutely. And then finally, the film I want to talk about, probably the best one, is The Big Short, which I did see on Wednesday, and I will be seeing again tomorrow with Shane as a part of the screening. I wanted to go see it because it's that damn good. The Big Short. This movie is about the 2008 financial crash. Technically, it's the 2008 housing market crash, and it's an excellent movie. It is one of the best movies I've seen this year. Mainly, one of the big reasons why this movie's so excellent is because there's one thing it does in the movie. There's one scene where it's like explain these terms like FHOA rate, and then they go to a celebrity to explain it in a common sense, and that literally is perfect. Like there's a couple. I'm not spoiling who's in the movie, but it's excellent though.
There's a few. You would say that as far as cameos go, this is pretty darn good.
Yeah, you'll definitely love tomorrow, dude. You're gonna be.
I'm looking forward to it,
dude. It is gonna be good. Short, though, it is definitely one of those films that I definitely recommend, especially if you're an economics major or financial buff like I am. My dad definitely helped me out understand a lot about this stuff because it is a really interesting topic. And I want to read get the audiobook of the Big Short book because it's based on the book by Michael Lewis.
Yeah.
And it is, without that, one of the best book film adaptations I've seen in a while. I give it a 10.
Good.
You get a 10 out of 10?
What movie a 10 out of 10 now?
Big Short.
Oh, another DOF Oscar bait film.
Oh, no, it isn't, Jerome. I'm sorry. This is not DOF just bait film. This is, if I'm a big finance guy. I like the economics. You know, this is like something for like economics. This is a really good film, though. Like a lot of people don't like. It's not an Oscar bait film. I know an Oscar bait film. Me and Shane were talking about Brooklyn being an Oscar bait film, but this is not.
Yeah, my name is Joe. I love the Oscars. I love Brooklyn. The pork and porn. You're supposed to repeat. You're supposed to repeat. I know that.
Oh, God.
I'm the French guy. I'm the French guy. Brooklyn, the best movie. The best movie of the day.
Anyway, this film is definitely a big shot. Definitely am going to be ready to see it tomorrow, and I'll probably love it even more. 10 out of 10. And then this coming week, I'll be seeing The Big Short again, which I just said. The Danish Girl on Wednesday, which I'm also taking Shane to see.
That looks like it's Oscar bait.
We'll see.
We'll see
about that.
It's from the director of Les Mis and especially The King's Speech, Oscar bait.
Fair enough. But
I will still it's for us to judge. I'm going in with an open mind for that movie. Then finally, on Thursday, I am seeing Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. It's so exciting.
It is quite exciting.
Oh yeah, and then me, Austin, and Alex, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to go to this, Shane. It's on Christmas night. We're seeing The Hateful Eight, the 70mm screen for Hateful Eight.
That's right. Again, I have to see what my schedule brings, and not only that, well, it's not only that, because on Christmas Day, I had to be with family, especially, well, it sucks too, because I got to be at a place I don't want to be in.
Yeah.
I know. But here's the thing about The Hateful Eight that worries me. The movie's fucking 3 hours long.
Oh.
Still.
It is 3 hours long, but it's not going to be boring. Quentin Tarantino.
Boyhood was 12 years long. Quentin
Tarantino knows how to do long films. So I'm very optimistic about it. Oh, and one thing I did want to talk about, that's it for my movies that I'm planning on seeing soon. Another movie I'm planning on seeing in the future, it is getting bad ratings already. You know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
What's
Hold on,
that?
let me guess.
Joy.
Alvin, huh?
Joy. It's getting
Fucking Oscar bait. That's Oscar bait. David O. Russell. Most of his fucking movies are Oscar bait, except for a couple which I fucking love. The Fighter and Silver Linings. I love Silver Linings Playbook.
Same here. Those are my two favorite films. Now these well, Oscar bait. This
I'm sorry, American Hustle. No, that movie is DOF jizz all over, man.
Anyway, here's the thing though about Joy though, Jerome. I did want to say this though. Here's the thing about Joy. If the bad ratings continue, like the bad reviews continue, it might not get nominated for any Oscars.
That's funny because many of my topics, we're gonna get to that in a little bit when it comes to.
Because here's the thing, I want to pull this up because Rotten Tomatoes already started on the ratings on Rotten Tomatoes and Metacritic. I think it was a 49 on Metacritic.
I don't go by Metacritic, and I'll tell you why. Because they're not accurate.
And
They
Joy's a
round up
62
their
on Rotten
bullshit.
Tomatoes.
I go by Rotten Tomatoes because they are precisely accurate. Metacritic isn't, folks. They round up their numbers.
62 though. Joy right now is a 62% on Rotten Tomatoes out of 35 critic reviews.
Oh boy.
Well,
So, we'll see.
yeah.
We'll see. Yeah.
I did have one more topic I did want to talk about before I'm going to let you guys talk about your topics.
Before, what did you give In the Heart of the Sea?
4 out of 10.
Oh, motherfucker.
I'm sorry. It's just, I didn't have high hopes for this movie.
I did, because I love the trailers. I was like, oh my god, this
Yeah,
is
trailers look really good.
Actually, I
the
did want
trailers
to
are
have a
fucking
great trailer.
awesome.
Did have a great trailer. I mean, I forgot to say that.
Oh.
Yeah, it was one of those situations you believe where the trailer looked great, looked stunning, in fact. But the
Star
problem
Wars prequels.
yep. Fuck me.
I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah, exactly. But it's one of those where the trailer looks absolutely amazing, but the film did not deliver.
I have one word to say about those films. Mini-chlorians.
Not the younglings. Not the younglings.
Oh, fuck me. Go ahead.
Anyway, my last topic I wanted to talk about real quick. This is the new game, one of my most anticipated games of 2016. Mario and Luigi Paper Jam came out across the UK, Japan, and all across the other countries except for America.
You know what really surprises me about that is that, okay, I understand Japan gets it first because that's where the country of origin is, but the UK, really? Like,
Yeah.
The thing is that the UK doesn't necessarily get anything really,
Yeah, aren't they like? They're very heavily censor-like when it comes to most of the games.
yeah, especially Australia. Oh, God.
Yeah, especially that UK. I have a friend who lives in the UK. Kate, if you're watching this episode of Pancake Podcast reaction video, this is for you. But yeah, Jerome and Lucas, things like that. I don't know about you, but this is what we think about what happens next to the whole entire thing right here about the UK. But Australia, this is where my grandmother grandmother Craig was originally born in, and until she moved to Americas, New Mexico, then Texas, and then Georgia before she died in 1990. So I wasn't born yet. Continue.
Oh my god, I know people who live in Australia. They think it's unbelievable, but go ahead.
But yeah, the thing is that for the most part, being a gamer in the UK somewhat sucks because you have to wait for UK dates. Like, for example, Guilty Gear, when it came out to the Japan, it was supposed to be a worldwide release, but it didn't necessarily happen. But it, of course, released in Japan and the US on the same date. UK had to wait like 5 months later.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's like
It's stuff like that.
Oh, and speaking of which, 5 months later in the US, let me check Wikipedia and see if Mario Party and Mario and Luigi Paper Jam will be out, because I have no idea. Oh, it's Dream Dream. Let me get... I guess I was looking at Dream Dream. I was in the wrong one. Hang on. I'm in the wrong one. There we go. Paper Jam. Well, it says here December 3rd, 2015. Down in Europe, December 4th, 2015, which Kane lives. Australia, December 10th, 2015, and North America on January 22nd, 2016, which I was originally born and raised in. I was raised in Georgia. There you go. Go ahead, continue. I'm listening.
It really irritates me. But
Here's the release dates: December 3rd in Japan, December 4th in Europe, total of Europe, and December 10th in Australia.
Wow.
That's insane. I'm surprised they got it. I'm surprised they got it before we did.
I'm surprised too, because this game is fucking excellent. It looks better than Dream Team, because Dream Team, I absolutely love Dream Team, and I beat it 100%. And this,
Dream Team looks great.
I love Dream Team, and this game looks even better than because here's one of the things: it does trio attacks, the new thing, and then also papercraft battles, which are really cool. Because you have like a little bunch of toads being like, yeah, we have a toes for now.
Oh my!
And they have to hold like a giant paper statue, and then it attacks them and everything. It looks so cool. And Mario & Luigi Paper Jam, I cannot wait for this game. The gameplay footage of it, oh my god, it looks so beautiful. And so
it was so beautiful.
The gameplay looks amazing. The story looks amazing. Oh my god, it's going to be a long game though. It's going to be a lot longer than Dream Team Flying.
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Again, see, that's one of the few things that I find really important about games is that how good is the longevity? Now, because the thing is that if it doesn't have a long longevity, then what about the replay value?
I think it has a longevity and replay value, but it might be too long. That's why I'm hoping.
I don't think there is such a thing as too long. I mean, then again, this is me who likes playing games for like a very long time. I drift.
Wait. There's some games. Wait, some people say it's too long. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I don't
I'm
understand.
not saying that. Oh, a guy's cock. That's too big. That's too big. Wait, what?
Well, I mean, in some cases, that's actually a bad thing. But
well, some things. Here's my argument though. Some games are too long, but they have like some kind of like. There's one game that has like over 50 minutes of cutscenes that like. You don't need 50 minutes of cutscenes in a game. Like it's just.
Metal Gear Solid 4.
I was just about to say that. Thank you.
Oh my god, it's got the longest motherfucking cutscene in video game history.
Yep.
The longest cutscene is 71 minutes.
Oh boy!
Yes, it's
That's what makes me mad. That's what I don't like. Those kind of things I don't like.
Yeah, then Metal Gear Solid 5 came around, and oh boy, it changed that for the best.
Mm-hmm. For sure. But yeah, so it's pretty cool and all, but it's like the thing is, I'm gonna say about longevity, really, it's just. I can't believe anyone would say that it would be too long. Don't you want more bang for your buck?
Thank you.
I want more bang for my buck, though. I just don't want excess. Like the excess can't be. I don't want the all the gameplay to not be good. I don't want a game that's not going to be good and it takes forever to beat the game.
Well, okay.
That's called stride. That's called quantity over quality. There's a difference.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the thing is, I mean, we can already say that for a certain that you believe that Paper Jam looks really good. Now, if it has longevity, that's even better because you get more good out of that.
I'll tell you what game that reminds me of. There was this one game. It was like a first-person shooter for the PS2. It was so hyped. The game looks unbelievable. It's got some of the best audio. Here's the problem. It was so damn short. And that was Criterion Games' first-person shooter called Black. You remember that game?
Yeah, I remember Black.
No.
That game looks and feels awesome. Here's the problem. It's only a 5-6 hour game.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So, it really depends. Why do you think I love Grand Theft Auto 5 so much? Or San Andreas, which is one of my topics.
True. Absolutely.
Yep. I mean, it's like, we rather bang that good look. Okay, if you hire a hooker, would you rather bang her for the best sex for 2 hours or 5 hours? Yeah, need I say more?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can understand where you're coming from, Lucas, about having too much. I mean, I'll play devil advocate against myself. There's too much of a good thing, I guess you can say. If it shows on a little bit, I know, but I'm just trying to understand the two sides. This is what I do when I do an argument. I understand the other side, and the thing is. Yeah, the thing is, though, is that with a game like this, especially an RPG, longevity is a really good thing.
Absolutely.
I always look at both sides. Unless if you're a Happy Madison fucktard, then no.
No.
Anyway, That is it for my topics. I'm going to let you guys talk, and I'll be able to chime in, though.
Okay.
All right, I've got some topics to discuss. One of them is a discussion topic about what you guys believe, and you people who are watching can get involved too if they want.
Oh, shit, I'm not on the YouTube live feed, but go ahead.
Okay. So I found this interesting top 7 about the most ambitious flops in gaming.
Ooh.
Now,
Oh, is Psychonauts one of them?
Nope.
Okay, because I remember that was a damn good game and it did not sell.
Yeah. You wouldn't believe what number 1 is.
Okay, go ahead. I want to hear this.
Okay, I'll go down the top 7, and I'll give them a lowdown on all of them, the best of my ability, because there's some of them that I haven't actually heard of. Number 7 is Lair. Does anybody remember Lair for the PS3?
No.
I've heard it.
It was what it was supposed to be was the PS3's most striking and innovative launch title. I remember this came out when the system came out.
By the way, I think I know what number 1 is. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna type it in the chat. Okay, ready?
Let me see.
Is that it?
No.
Shit!
I can tell you right now that is not an ambitious flop because that is actually doing very well despite all the criticism.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I should know. I actually have the game, but I hate what they're doing with it. But they are eventually getting better. But anyways, so Lair was this thing where basically it was a game that you were riding on top of a dragon and you could use the controller's like movement system in order to be able to steer and turn around a bit. Where it went wrong is because the 6-axis controls suck. According to this, it says those controls stunk worse than the tramp in a sauna made of dead fish.
Oh.
It made the entire game an utter chore to play. That is why Lair flopped. Number 6 is Advent Rising.
Never heard of that either.
Last generation's Mass Effect, an epic space opera spanning multiple worlds. It told the story of one man's survival against alien genocide. Where it went wrong is the technical execution just didn't match up to the worthy concepts. Busted cutscenes, unsophisticated enemy AI, and generally shonky execution meant Advent Rising was never enjoyable on the level it should have been.
Basically, it got anally probed.
Oh, boy.
Number 5 is Fuel. Fuel is the biggest and most explorable racing game. What was supposed to be? Developed by Asobo Studios and published by Racing Supremo Codemasters. If anyone knows Codemasters. But
no.
It was supposed to be the biggest open world game ever, comprising a 5,560 square mile map, countless outposts and racing areas, of a plethora of vehicle types. With the ability to go off-road, cross-country, yada yada. What happened was there was a sloppy design throughout. The map, although huge, was kind of dull and a little too empty and littered with underwhelming destinations and took far too long to reach. So basically, it was it did not deliver. Number 4, Daikatana.
I never heard of any of these games.
What is the game?
Daikatana was made by the same people who did Doom, I believe.
Oh, id Software?
Yes.
I'd never even heard of this.
A vast evolutionary FPS from ex-star of id Software, John Romero. Built at the Ion Storm using Quake Engine, Daikatana was to tell a sweeping time travel tale comprising of 24 levels, 4 completely distinct time periods, 24 weapons, and 64 different enemy types. Where it went wrong, Romero expected his young team to turn around the game in 7 months.
Well, you know what John Carmack said about stories in a game? It's like video game. Well, stories in video games is just like porn. It's there, but it's not really important.
Yeah.
That's what he said, literally.
Jeez. But hamstrung by rapidly outdated reach in mid-development switch to the radically different Quake 2 engine and the subsequent rebuild of nearly a year's work, which doomed this entire game. And yes, it really was not that great. I can say that. I haven't even actually heard of this one. Number 3 is War Devil. A quantum leap.
I never heard of that either.
Oh, the other 2 you're going to be. The other last 2 you've heard of. Trust me. But anyways. What it was supposed to be. A quantum leap for graphics technology, blurring the line between film and games. Actually, looking at a screenshot right now, it does actually look kind of pretty. Using the supposedly groundbreaking new setups, developers DigiGuys claim to be able to squeeze Hollywood standard visuals out of current-gen consoles. Now, There were probably now where it went wrong was this: there were probably never really was a game past the Xbox demo. DigiGuys was mostly staffed by CG artists and animators with backgrounds in TV and advertising rather than game design. You could put the puzzle together on that one. Shoddy team destroyed that one. Number 2, Shenmue.
See, like I said, I'm totally clueless. I have never heard of any of these.
You've never heard of Shenmue? Wow.
No.
Oh, third one. But anyways, what was supposed to be a beautiful, densely layered living RPG set in a startling, believable recreations of 80s Japan. Yep.
That's probably why I never heard of it, because
It's a JRPG. But
yeah, see,
it combined open world gaming, 3D fighters, which was the big pitch about it. That was a really cool part about it, and dynamic events and an employment system with dozens of real world side activities. Where it went wrong is it delivered on pretty much all of its promises. Even the post-GTA landscape, which its world was still spellbinding to the place of where it inhabited. But Shenmue's ambition totally outshone its host platform ability to support it. Put simply, the Dreamcast did not sell. That's
a shame, because the Dreamcast was a really good.
Dude, it really was. But the problem was about it is that it was way before its time.
Oh yeah.
Way before its time, unfortunately.
Just no one bought it.
Go on.
What was it? Yes,
one.
Pepsi. Was it Pepsi? Yeah, he's right about the Codemasters thing. They did make the F1 games. But, okay, so number 1, and I absolutely agree with this one. Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah, oh my god! Yeah! Fuck that game! Motherfuck that game! That game is garbage!
Still.
That game represents everything that was bad about the classic Duke Nukem. It took him 12 fucking years to make this game, and it looks like something that came out of 2 generations ago.
Still.
This game is ass!
Thank you. Now, what it was supposed to be. The most impressive FPS design ever committed to a complex string of ones and zeros. Planned as the evolution of Duke Nukem's 3D pioneering level of player interaction, which itself preempted a lot of work for which Half-Life was rightly lauded 2 years later. Duke Nukem Forever was to be the coolest, most interactive FPS world ever imagined. Now,
yeah, they're grabbing your fucking shit and throwing it around people.
Oh yeah, that's really cool.
That's clever, yeah.
Fucking god damn it. Oh damn it. Anyways,
This game is a pain in my ass.
Thank you. If there was a button in order to be able to refund this game, I'd press it about 12 times.
If Hankel had a butt, that is.
Yeah.
No.
I said button, but that's good.
Oh, I thought you said butt. I'm sorry.
No, I said button.
Dumb.
Where it went wrong, ambition itself killed Duke Nukem Forever. Or, at the very least, bludgeoned it into its stupor. Some game development suffer from feature creep. DNF had a 12-year feature stampede, compounded by the long development's repeat engine changes. 3D Realms boss George Broussard's penchant for updating the game's design every time a new innovation hit the market. DNF made DNF a bottomless pit of game development. Like trying to reach the end of a road that he was laying himself as he drove, Buster's DNF was a engines and drastic downsizing of 3D Realms Gearbox Software guy. The game.
God, that game is such fucking garbage.
Unsurprisingly, it was a shamble.
Oh, well, you know what? Boyhood and Duke Nukem Forever had something to common. They both took 12 years to make, and they're not.
Oh my god. Also, before we move on to the next topic, I'd like to make this known as well, too. Gary, I got your little letter here for the $20 for the right here. The $20 for your Surge cans, and they will be sent out shortly. All right, just want to make that known because I got it right here. I got the envelope and everything. Awesome. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. But anyways, yeah, I couldn't agree with that list any more than I honestly.
I can agree with number 1 easily.
Easily. Yeah. Easily. That was one of the biggest flops I've ever seen in my entire life.
Dude, I mean, like, not only was it yeah, this game, your ass, your face, what's the difference? You know what Duke Nukem wants to do to the creative team? I want to break a broom handle off in your ass.
I'll forget my size 14s and put it up their narrow ass. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
looking forever. It's just button good.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Yeah, it really was one of the biggest flops I've ever seen in my entire life. I played some bad games in my time, but my God.
That game is fucking atrocious.
It
You know what's
really
worse
is.
than that? Bubsy 3D.
Yeah, but I mean, let's try to put this in this perspective.
Yeah.
What was it? Okay, people actually waited 12 years for this game to happen. 12 whole years.
That is true.
See, Bubsy 3D was one of those just like, hey, look at this game. Oh my God, it's atrocious. But yeah, that one was really bad. But Duke Nukem was like one of the biggest letdowns ever.
Oh no, I think it is the biggest letdown ever.
Yeah, and if it's not one of them, it is definitely the number one biggest letdown.
Worse, yeah.
And also, Gearbox has had some pretty bad problems. I just realized. I mean, aside from their very popular Borderlands series, for good reason, that's a fucking great game. Well, all of them.
Yeah. Borderlands
They've had problems with Aliens, Colonel Marines. They've had the biggest flop ever, Duke Nukem, forever. They've just had a really hard time. But honestly, they're still doing pretty well with Borderlands. But at any rate, that was one of the few topics I want to discuss here. It's a good one.
So.
Yes, speaking of games, let's stick to the gaming industry because I have a few of them as revolve to the video games. Number one, since I was the king, the master, the grand champion of the Tetris Challenge, I made each additional competitor play a particular game.
Oh.
Here we go.
Now, his originally was Silver Surfer, but I told him, get a turbo controller. Otherwise, you're going to hate that game. Well, the game is already fucking hard as shit. If you don't have a turbo controller, you're going to hate your thumb. Your thumb's going to hate you. So he's like...
damn near impossible.
And I was just like, okay, I'll replace it with Ghosts and Goblins.
What?
Oh, you bitch.
Hey, if I can complete it, so can he. God damn it.
Well, I mean, you have more years under your belt, but still, even then.
Yeah.
Even then, I still believe you can do it.
Why do you think I like cougars so much? And basically, and Alexander the Great, he still hasn't got his NES USB controller. His is Super C.
Who got Ghosts and Goblins, though?
Gary.
Oh.
James got the original Metal Gear Solid, but you're probably thinking, really? I'll tell you why. He's so used to playing Splinter Cell.
Light bulb assassin. No.
And for Lucas Interlactus,
I love that game.
Ninja Gaiden.
Yep.
Ninja Gaiden is a game that came out in 1989. You can say it was Tecmo's answer to Konami's Castlevania series.
Pretty much.
Let me say this, folks. This game is beyond fucking hard. This game is
sadistically hard. Yeah,
and
Dark Souls, I'm going to say right now, Dark Souls has nothing on it. I'm sorry. I love Dark Souls. I love its difficulty curve, but it has nothing on it.
And here's the thing, we'll give it this with Ninja Gaiden. Number one, it has unlimited continues. Number two, when you use a continue, you start at the section that you're at. Like, there's, 4-1, 4-2, 4-3. You don't go back to, 4-1. If you're on 4-3, you get to continue at 4-3.
Yeah.
However, there are some... Okay, here are the problems with the game. Number one, the respawning animations. It depends on how you scroll the screen. You constantly respawn the fucking enemies, and this is the biggest bitch in 6-2.
Still.
Also, there is a jump in 5-3 that's damn near impossible.
Oh my
Still.
God,
When you have to jump down and you had to hang on the cliff, and then that's how you make it to the other platform. Number two, what's going to kill you the most is the fucking pits. Why? Just like Castlevania, if you get hit, you bounce back.
I can attest to this with personal experience. Yes, I hate that.
All right. Number three, the worst enemies in the game are the goddamn birds.
fucking birds.
They do the most damage, 3 hit points. And
3.
not only that, the only way you can get rid of them is to try to scroll them off the screen. They have a weird, elaborate pattern, and they almost get you every time. And here's the biggest bitch. You ready for this? Now, when you get to 6-1, okay, when you get to the final boss, All right, there are 3 final bosses. Okay, if you die in any of the 3 final bosses, it sends you all the way back to 6-1.
Why?
Oh.
Holy fuck! I
And
hate
here's the
that.
thing: when you get to the boss the first time, for the first part, it refills your health. When you go
Smells like
to the
pizza
second
here.
time and continue on, it does not regenerate your health.
Oh.
Only
God
on the
help me.
second boss fight.
Yeah. Wow, man.
Yeah, okay, aside from Battletoads and Silver Surfer, Ninja Gaiden is the most difficult game on the NES, along with Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah, that's
And my boy Lucas, he didn't give up. He grew a pair of fucking nuts, and he beat one of the most difficult games of all time.
Yep,
It
I
took
saw
me
that.
27 hours to beat this fucking game.
And you know what he said?
It's fucking hard.
Okay,
And everything so right every fucking time. They having to restart everything. God damn it. This
You
is
know
the
the
hardest thing that I've ever completed.
oh,
Man.
wait till you try Battletoads.
Okay,
Because in Battletoads, you have 3 lives, 3 continues.
Oh
Ninja
my.
Gaiden. Here's the thing with Ninja Gaiden, though. Ninja Gaiden beating that game, well, it felt like such a reward. After being the final demon statue, slashing it for the last time, that feeling you get, and the pre-credit screen goes, oh, yes, yes. You literally feel like you just lifted.
That's pretty much how I felt when I beat Ghosts and Goblins.
It felt so great beating.
Folks, all you kids out there, you fucking Call of Duty retards, were like, oh, this game is hard. Bullshit! You gotta grow up to the games we were playing, like Ninja Gaiden, to Ghosts and Goblins, to Battletoads, to even Ninja Turtles, and what else are there? Oh, no, there's Silver Surfer, yeah, but that's kind of bad for some of the wrong
Dr. Jekyll,
reasons.
Mr. Hyde.
Well, that's one of the worst games ever. Castlevania, the fucking Castlevania series. Shay would know.
yeah, I would know, wouldn't I?
Okay, and so yeah, attaboy, Lucas, man. Now speaking of Ninja Gaiden, I have a proposal for everyone who is watching this and for you 2 guys in this thing. Now, I'm gonna plan on doing another, one of the most difficult games of all time on Gary's channel, and I'm stuck between 2 games.
Okay.
And I'll tell you which ones they are. One of them is Ninja Gaiden. The other one is Silver Surfer.
Oh.
Ninja Gaiden.
No, hold on a second. Let me explain here. Now, Silver Surfer is it's more difficult because one fucking hit kills you.
Yep.
It doesn't matter, and yeah, run into the walls, anything. The little rubber ducky and the fucking enemies that have the weirdest patterns, like those gargoyles. Those are the fucking worst. One hit kills you, and if you don't have a turbo controller, your fingers are going to hate you.
Yep.
Ninja Gaiden, well, I have beaten it before, but it's been years. I mean, years.
Yeah, years.
Man.
Okay, so it's gonna be like I'm playing a whole new game all over again
Mm-hmm.
because it's been that damn long. Ninja Gaiden, I have not beaten only because I didn't have the game for as long.
Still.
So what game do you want me to beat? Now, I have beaten Silver Surfer, but not on camera. Ninja Gaiden, I haven't beat. I'm leaning towards Ninja Gaiden a little.
You know, that's what I was leaning towards.
Same here. I want to see you get hit by the birds and fall into the...
Oh, fuck.
So-
And you know the thing is, Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3, here's the thing about those 2 games. Like, Ninja Gaiden 2, it was made by the same designer. That has, like, weather effects.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And there's a stage where it's nothing but black, and the only way you can see is when it lightnings, and you can see the platforms you can jump on. Yes, there's weather
That was
effects.
the same kind of effect as Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight had the same kind of...
Ninja Gaiden 3, what makes that fucking retarded hard? You don't have unlimited continues.
Yeah, no.
Shit.
But the first game is hands down the best game. It is. Is it a great? Oh, it's a fucking awesome game. It was
Great.
so far ahead of its time, and especially with the cinematic cutscenes and everything. It was unbelievable. But the game is retarded. It's goddamn fucking damn near impossible.
Yeah, it's yeah. I can attest to that.
What did I tell you? Get the spin slash. I was right, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Now, you're probably thinking, how do I know that? That's to say that I learned all my techniques from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. This one individual is arguably the best Ninja Gaiden player I've ever seen. His name is Sinister One.
I know Sinister One, yeah.
This guy, he beat Ninja Gaiden, the first Ninja Gaiden, in 12 minutes.
Damn.
Oh my.
12 fucking minutes.
Dude,
He
it was unreal. Oh,
And he did it on a live broadcast. He was doing like a race and shit.
Yeah,
And,
live stream.
oh my god, he holds like so many records. He's like one of the best players at Turtles in Time, Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2, Mike Tyson's Punch Out. He holds multiple records. What do you think I learned all my moves from him?
Still.
Yeah,
He
man.
literally, on his channel, Luke Miller, he literally did a tutorial speedrun of how to beat Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, man, that's you gotta learn from the best to be the best, you know? Like,
Exactly. Look at
If
me.
you wanna
with
look-
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out,
if
yeah.
you want to be a master, you gotta learn from the old masters, you know?
Mhm.
How you do it. That's how I do my artwork.
You want to learn how to play this, son? Well, get over here and suck my dick. No.
Oh,
No. No.
oh naughty.
So, you know what? I want to give it, Silver Surfer, I guess I can make that way. Maybe Ninja Gaiden is probably the right pick, so.
I would say Ninja
Still.
Gaiden.
Oh, man. Because I haven't. So, yeah.
That's, oh, man.
I want Lucas to try Battletoads.
Still.
You thought Ninja Gaiden was hard? You ain't seen shit yet, man.
Still.
It's true. Again, I can attest to it.
Once you get to like level 11, the Klinger Winger, when you're on that fucking big wheel and you're outrunning the orb, and here's the thing, there's no checkpoints. You have to complete that entire course until you get to the boss. And if you die, you start the whole fucking thing over.
Oh
It's a
my.
bitch.
Wait till you get to the snake level.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that
Dude,
one.
and yeah, the game has 12 fucking levels. It's hands down the most difficult game ever. It is.
Again,
So-
Dark Souls doesn't have shit on it, so
No, it doesn't.
it
No,
doesn't.
it doesn't.
Again,
Nope.
I love Dark Souls. I love its difficulty curve, but it has nothing
Mm-hmm.
on Battletoads. I'm
Now
sorry.
remember, folks. Now let me explain. Like I said, it took me 4.5 hours to beat Ghosts and Goblins. It took me 5 to 6 fucking days to beat Battletoads.
That's saying something.
Still.
Look at the comparison.
That is saying something. That is speaking in volumes.
And you know what I did for just to I'm not rubbing it in, just to show off because I'm such an egotistical ass. For Lucas, I actually beat I was with Gary and a couple other players. I showed my camera and I beat Battletoads from start to finish right in front of you like it was nothing, huh?
Still.
Huh, Lucas? And in front of Shane, I beat Castlevania 3 without dying once.
I've
Still.
actually mentioned that to a friend of mine recently. I was like, all right. I
Still.
couldn't believe it. I was like,
You know,
God.
you know the worst thing about Silver Surfer and Castlevania 1 and 3? If you beat the game, there's a hard mode!
Yeah,
Still.
Are you fucking nuts?
I wouldn't try it.
I tried Castlevania 3. You thought the Medusa heads was bad? They're nothing compared to these skeleton heads that like bounce in these ridiculous patterns. They're almost
Still.
impossible.
It was
One
impossible.
more, I'm gonna move on. One more, one of the games I've been waiting for, if they were gonna do a remastered, it did get remastered, and I bought it immediately. And that is the PS3 version, remastered, of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Oh
yeah.
my.
One of the greatest fucking games ever. Sorry, Austin, Saints Row sucks ass. Now,
On. Hey guys, Austin here.
hey, what's going on, guys? Austin here.
Just
Oh,
busted.
come on, you guys.
Guys, come on.
I'll bet you $500 right now. Austin's wearing the beanie and he's wearing loose, relaxed jeans.
Still.
I wear loose, relaxed jeans. I'm always wearing
No,
my hat.
that's all he wears. I told you why he wears those. It makes perfect sense, dude. He's like 6'11". Okay, he's like 6'3". He's fucking tall as shit. He's 6'3", and I weigh over 100 pounds more than him. I understand why he's kind of thin and why he wears baggy jeans. Exactly.
Oh god.
They should start calling him the tripod.
Oh my god. It's funny too. He's always been like that since I've known him, and I've known him for a long time.
That dude looks like a track and field runner.
He does, but he's not.
San Andreas for the PS3. Oh my god, so many great things are added to this. First of all, in the PS2 version, San Andreas is one of the hardest fucking games ever because there's some missions that are so difficult and there's no checkpoints.
Wow, we're 10 minutes left.
If you die or if you mess up, you have to go all the way back to the starting position, where you have to start the mission, or you have to reload your last save. Not in this game. There are checkpoints. Like if you fuck up, you're like, oh, okay, I can start back from here. Similar to GTA 5. So happy they have that.
Still,
game looks so much better. It runs crystal, pretty smooth frame rate. Different HUD settings and everything. Oh my god, it's just awesome in every freaking way. Trophies, good amount of trophies. I wish they could add more because, like I said, San Andreas is a huge game. And man, let me tell you something. If there's one game I think I put more hours in than any other game, it's probably San Andreas.
This is an interesting one here too. If that's I want to know what everybody else's longest running game they've ever played. For me, it's Monster Hunter. I put over 1,000 hours into it.
GTA San Andreas and GTA 5 are the two biggest ones for me.
Yeah, I'm speaking of the span of Monster Hunter as well too. Like every single game out there, just about, minus. Well, actually, no. I actually put an hour into Frontier. I had to make the servers think I was some guy from Japan to do that, to use a proxy. Because fuck Capcom.
Oh my.
Yeah,
that's another story within itself.
Fuck those double dipping bitches.
Yeah, fuck them, dude. But Monster Hunter as a whole, I have put over 1,000 hours into it, literally.
That's probably. Well, in GTA 5, you know how you can rank up online.
Yes.
Like 100, if you get to 120, that's the last weapon you unlock, which is the minigun you unlock. You know my rank is, and people think I'm a goddamn hacker. It's all real. 475.
Jesus.
Oh my.
It's funny too because on that I've reached rank 40 something or other. So.
Oh, come in.
400? Are you fucking?
It's that thing called pizza. Pizza.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry about that, everyone. Go ahead.
Yeah, I am. And yes, San Andreas, like you can change certain the way because you couldn't change your sensitivity when you aim. This one you can. So many different things. There are two problems I have with it, and my buddy James, he bought it too. He fucking remember San Andreas is it's like his and I's favorite game ever. One of the absolute greatest games ever, and it is because it was revolutionary. Because the amount of shit you can do in this game is unreal. There are two problems. One, when you're playing pool. It's totally different in this version than it is on the PS2. The PS2 is better because when you hit the ball, you use the analog stick to see how much pressure you want to put on it. In the new version, you just press the circle button. And I think it depends on how hard you press it or how it's a pain in the ass. Also, when you go to the menu to look at your map, in the PS2 version, you press start and then you press X. In this version, you have to press start. You press start and then you have to press select. It takes a while to get used to. Other than that, I couldn't ask for anything better from this version. And there's many tweaks, many great gameplay mechanics that have been fixed, and so much other shit. This game is incredible. I couldn't ask for anything better. Yep. I did my top 10 greatest games of all time. San Andreas is my number 5.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. And I said this before, even James agreed with me. If San Andreas had a multiplayer, because I know there is one, but that's for the PC, and that's a modification.
That's true.
If it had the modification like it did in GTA San Andreas, it'd be my number 1. So, there you have it. That's it from the games. Now, do you guys have anything else? Because I have a plethora of other shit.
I've got another gaming related thing. It's a small little bit. I just want to see what people think about how it looks right now. Is the Final Fantasy VII remake?
Oh my god!
It's looking great. Now, I understand some people are very concerned about a couple things. I discussed this with my friend Derek, who is an avid Final Fantasy VII fan. Guy's like 30-something or other. He's been playing games like as long as Jerome has, just about. And that was one of his favorite Final Fantasies of all time. And myself, I really liked it. I wouldn't say it's my absolute favorite. But
Final Fantasy for me has never been my type of style, but I could appreciate what it's done for the gaming industry.
Yeah, I can hear that. I hear that. I really love it. I freaking love 14, but that's one of the newer ones.
I thought your favorite was 10.
It is, in a sense. There's a lot of things wrong with it, I will say, but it was the one that started me on the whole entire Final Fantasy thing.
Right.
But because I was one of the younger gamers. But anyways, Final Fantasy VII Remake looks really good, but people are having an issue because it's like, oh, it's episodic. It's gonna be. It's like, no. You understand one thing is that the episodic thing. I mean, yeah, that's kind of shitty.
Were you just doing a Lucas impersonation?
No, I don't know. I was just going for a voice.
Look at Lucas. Look at.
So much disapproval. God. But no, like, people are like, oh, no, that's going to be what I'm going to do about it. And it's like, well, look at it this way. They said that every single different episode of Final Fantasy VII is going to be, like, an entirely, like, it's like the size of an entire game.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Well, like, Final Fantasy VII was, like, what, 2 or 3 discs?
Yes, it was 3 discs long, I believe.
Oh,
now,
my.
the thing is that, like, they want to cover everything. And you want to know something else, too? I believe, as well, I've said this before about Fallout 4, that it was one of the best, if not the best kept gaming secret of all time. There was no leaks, no hints of it actually coming out, besides a bunch of hoaxes, and then when it finally did, everyone lost their shit. Same thing happened with Final Fantasy VII. There's been really no word of it. And look how gorgeous the game looks right now.
I couldn't believe it, yeah, because, it came out for the PS1, and, that reminds me, because there is also another remake that's going to be coming out, actually 2, and it's the first 2 Turok games for the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, I remember Turok. But,
the first two are fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
The rest, I could give a flying fuck.
Yeah, the rest
is like... The first 2 are awesome. Yeah, those are getting remade, and I love to see what's going to look like, I mean, you can do it. Look at the original Metal Gear Solid for the GameCube. I love that version.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But, yeah, I myself personally believe that I don't think we really have much to worry about when it comes to the Final Fantasy VII Remake, because, yes, it's going to be episodic, but the real problem doesn't lie into that. And the thing is that another thing that people complain about is that, oh, no turn-based combat system. It's like, well, did you hear? It's a remake, not a remaster. Dipshits, get your shit straight. Come on. But, yeah, it's like, I believe it looks good. And the thing is one of the few things I hope that the game gets is a world map. I really do.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's just one of the few things I really do hope so. But other than that, like, yeah, I think it looks great. I don't know what everybody else thinks here who follows Final Fantasy like I do, but
yeah,
I think it looks spectacular. And the fact that its combat system is far more fast-paced than Kingdom Hearts, like, I couldn't ask for anything better.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Hey, Lucas, did you say one of your most anticipated games of next year is the Mario and Luigi game?
Yes.
Okay. Well, wait, what's yours, Shane? You already know what mine is, but what's yours?
For me,
Still.
That's a good question. I'm really looking.
I have 2 of them, but go ahead.
Okay. Shit. I mean, I'm really looking forward to Tekken 7. That was another thing I wanted to mention. Is Akuma is going to be actually a playable character from Street Fighter.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and not only that, in the story, he's actually canon.
Oh,
That is awesome.
It's actually canon. But, yes, Tekken 7, because I really like the Tekken series. And it was one of those games I'm not really good at. Like, my skills in, like, BlazBlue versus Tekken is, like, night and day. I suck at Tekken. But in BlazBlue, I've actually gone to conventions and have been...
BlazBlue.
What now?
You destroy everybody in BlazBlue.
Yeah, I've actually gone on small story. I've actually gone undefeated in a convention before, and I felt so bad. I felt so bad because of it. I actually handed off my controller a couple of times because of that.
No, you should have been like, you know what you should have did? Like, you just kicking everybody ass, and you're like, okay, here you go. You're about to hand the controller. As soon as he grabs it, you just drop it and you just leave.
That would be the biggest dig. I couldn't do that, man.
I know.
It's funny too because I was the character I was playing as I was cosplaying, so like
Yeah, still.
it was so meta. But anyways, yeah. So other than that, like I'm really looking forward to Tekken 7. But other than that, like I don't really have much to look forward to because I don't have a damn PS4.
Well, PS4, that's funny because I think both of them are coming for the PS4, but one of them I want to play on PC, but it's fucking impossible.
Yeah.
Uncharted 4.
Ah, yeah, Uncharted 4.
James and I love the Uncharted series.
Oh yeah.
And, and my number one, come on now. Okay, folks. Okay, first of all, look who I am. Okay, when you talk on Google Plus, it shows my image. Look who the fuck I am. I'm Doom Guy. No, not Duke Nukem. Doom Guy.
Doom guy.
Oh, Doom Guy, my bad.
Fucking Doom 4.
Yep. Yep, that's the.
And a lot of people are like, what is the next Doom game? It's like a recreation of the first two Doom games.
Oh boy.
And it's published by Bethesda, and it's developed by id Software, the same team.
Oh man, you couldn't ask for a better team to make such a game.
And you know what's funny? Okay, because it's just Brutal Doom. That's a modification. Now, Sergeant Mark IV made this modification. He's got a YouTube channel and everything. It's the greatest modification to any game ever. Shane could agree with me on this.
I've played a lot of modifications for a lot of games out there, but I gotta say that one takes the cake.
Yeah, I showed him a before and after. He was just like, "Are you fucking kidding?"
Yeah, there is no competition.
Nope. A lot of people will say the modification for Skyrim. That's another good one. But I'm sorry. Do a before and after comparison.
Yeah.
And here's the thing with the new Doom game. I guarantee you, id Software must have borrowed heavily from Sergeant Mark IV's ideas.
They might have, dude.
No. Dude, you know how when you in the new Doom game, I call it Doom 4, when you kill an opponent, you can do like a rip and tear. You do like a melee fatality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guess who kind of originated that? Sergeant Mark IV!
Oh boy!
The Berserker! Rip and tearing the shit out of people.
Oh my god, we did that on the stream before, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, we were fucking Kenshiro, those motherfuckers. Yep. The 100 crackfish. Yeah, you only need 3-4 punches from Doom Guy, and you rip people in half.
Yeah,
so yeah, those are my two. Is Doom and Doom. I call it Doom 4. Come on now. And Uncharted 4. So.
Yep, pretty much. Doom is looking excellent. It really is. In every way, shape, and form.
The demo they showed at E3 was awesome. My favorite part, when I saw this, I went ape shit. The fucking chainsaw.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
You know what's so cool is if you don't know this, Doom Guy is actually left-handed. Yeah, it shows how big of a fucking Doom nerd I am. Doom Guy is actually he's left-handed. And when you get the chainsaw is for people who are southpaws.
Awesome.
Dude, if you ever see the chainsaw kill when he defeats like a regular imp, he literally saws them from the top of their head down.
Oh.
It's gruesome.
Very nice.
Fuck.
So yeah, that's it for me for gaming. I want to talk a little bit about. We're gonna talk about pro wrestling. We're gonna talk about
WWE TLC.
Okay, folks. Now, look, I sent you a link. It's a GIF of that one particular move you and I were talking about.
Oh my god, it was so fucking awesome when it happened.
Okay, I'll explain TLC. I can sum it up like this. It's deja vu. Because last year was almost the exact same show. Because like last year, the show started off with not only the match of the night, but one of the best matches of the whole fucking year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, this fucking this triangle ladder match for the tag team championship. This is my 5 out of 5 I've given this year to a match. This match, you gotta see this shit. There's this Shane, I posted this Facebook GIF. This happened. And when I saw it, Gary and I went fucking ate shit.
Still.
So you said it was on Facebook?
I put it in the group chat.
Oh, you saw? Oh, okay. Let us take a look at this. Holy fuck moment.
What? Xavier was just like, what?
Oh my god.
Yeah, oh, dude. And they don't show what happened afterwards. Sin Cara jumps on the top rope and does a swan time on him. There's this other one where the Lucha Dragons, okay, like Sin Cara, monkey flips Kalisto, and he does a 450 splash onto another opponent with a ladder on top of him.
Still.
This match was, and he had the New Day. The best fucking tag team in the W. This is a 5 out of fucking 5. Gary and I were like, dude, this is one of the best fucking ladder matches we've ever seen. And unfortunately, the rest of the show, this was a 2-match card. The other better match was Dean motherfucking Titty Master Ambrose.
Titty Master. I would like a title like that.
No, dude, he was in CCW. He was known as he's a psychotic dude named John Moxley, a.k.a. the Titty Master. I'm dead serious.
The Titty Master. That's just an amazing name. I'm sorry.
Well, Dean Ambrose, that's Gary's favorite wrestler. Every time he thinks of Dean Ambrose, he's twisting his...
Still.
Okay. And then,
Vulture, please.
Killing Floor 2.
Hold on.
If you play Killing Floor 2, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
And him and Kevin Owens, I fucking love Kevin Owens, man. Fight Owens, fight. Pretty good Intercontinental Championship match. The rest of the match had mediocre to absolute shit.
The worst match of the night.
Oh my, the worst fucking match of the night. This match was ass.
The Divas Championship match.
No, that's my second worst.
Really?
Oh boy.
That's my worst.
Oh, I gave that a 1 out of 5. The worst was the fucking main event.
Really?
Oh my, it's the worst fucking TLC match I think I've ever seen in my life. Gary gave it his very first 0. I gave it a 0.5 out of 5.
Damn.
Wow.
It's garbage.
Thank
This
God.
match was fucking ass.
Oh my.
Tell us everybody more what happened, you guys.
Oh, I'll tell you what happened. Boring shit happened. Okay.
It was pretty fucking boring.
Let me tell you something. The crowd was so dead. They were chanting, "This is boring." They were chanting NXT. And then they chanted this. When I heard this, I lost my shit. They were chanting this. We want Cena, and then Cena sucks after that. They're chanting, "We want Cena."
Damn. That's,
It wasn't his hometown of Boston, but I remember when he went to Boston, they booed him out of the building. They were chanting for Cena.
Oh God, help me!
Yeah,
That's pretty bad.
Oh my God! And the ending, the fucking ending of the main event.
Well, the ending to the match was stupid, and then finally Roman Reigns stops with the. Okay, Vince McMahon. I don't know if you heard Roman Reigns talk on the mic. He's one of the absolute.
Roman Reigns is horrible on the mic. Oh my God, he's so.
And Vince McMahon writes his scripts. Like, this is what he said about Sheamus. He called him, because he's Irish, and he made like a potato joke. He called him a fucking tater tot.
Okay, about the potato thing, about Irish thing, I really hope he realizes how disrespectful that could really be.
No, dude, this is Vince McMahon for you. And remember, this isn't the first time where Roman Reigns, I remember when he said when he was going to enter last year's Royal Rumble, he fucking choked on camera. And he forgot his line. Yeah, and the crowd was laughing. There was another one he said, "Suffering succotash." There was a bit where he thought he was Superman, and he was, I was just like, this is fucking... I thought John Cena was bad on the mic. Holy...
Roman Reigns is so bad. I don't know why people are pushing him. He's not that good of a wrestler.
Well, okay, I will say this, though. He's getting the Cena treatment. He's getting the fucking Cena treatment, dude. He's getting shoved down our throats. I will say this, though. He's way more agile. He's really athletic as shit, and he knows how to throw a punch. But here's the problem. The only 3 fucking moves he does is punches, clotheslines, and spears. Every time Roman Reigns wrestles in a main event or in a pay-per-view, Gary and I keep a tally. This time he threw 15 punches and 12 clotheslines.
Wow.
Just wow.
That's talk about overused moves. Like, come on.
Yeah, and then you have PG Kills WWE posted this. I called Sheamus the Irish Red Rooster. Because he looks like fucking Foghorn Leghorn. He looks stupid as fuck. And then PG Kills WWE, I created this nickname a long time ago. They show a picture of a rooster with the championship belt on him.
That's pretty funny.
I was like, that's my idea.
Still.
But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just it's amazing how many types of characters they can come up with this kind of thing, and how stupid it really is.
Here's the problem: if you want to watch great wrestling, either watch Lucha Underground.
Oh, that was actually really fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my, yeah, that fucking hardcore match.
Right.
Watch Lucha Underground or NXT.
Still.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Jerome, though. What do you think of Roman Reigns attacking Triple H at the end of the match?
Okay, finally we get the Roman Reigns we wanted, because he just hulked the fuck out and just started beating the shit out of people with chairs and shit. Here's the problem: it went on forever.
It did. It was way too long.
There's like a 10, 15.
Stop.
It was like a 10, 15 fucking minute like segment. The reason why I didn't see it when I was watching the stream is because that TLC match pissed me off. I just shut it off after it was over.
It was bad.
Still.
So
that match was so bad.
The overall, I gave the show a 4 out of 10.
Completely, yeah.
It's the second worst pay-per-view of the year. Not that it's beating the Royal Rumble.
Agreed. Big time.
Speaking of Raw, yeah, let's talk about how shitty they are in terms of the ratings. Listen to this, Shane. They pulled the Raw before. I forgot the fucking TiVo because I want to record a Raw because it's at Philadelphia tonight. The most hardcore wrestling town in America, home of ECW.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you see the Facebook message I sent you?
The one with the blue eyes.
Triple H. I found that online.
Oh
I gotta show
my.
you this.
That's pretty funny.
Go ahead, message me on
I
Facebook.
gotta fucking show you this.
Okay, listen to this. Ready? WWE Raw pulled a 2.15 rating, the worst rating that WWE Monday Night Raw has ever pulled in its entire time since being on air, since 1993. They haven't pulled a rating this bad in around that mark in 17 years.
Oh my.
Wow.
Damn, that is bad.
And here's the thing: the Go Home show last Monday, the show was so fucking bad that Vince McMahon was furious. Why? Because the audience was leaving before the main event started.
Oh, that's pretty bad. That's bad.
And it's a combination of so many things. You have so many great talents that are injured. They're not pushing the right people, and they're shoving people down our fucking throats that we don't want.
Still.
Like Roman Reigns, when he was with the Shield, he was a badass. Why? Because he was the hot tag guy. He was the muscle of the group. And if you're trying to push him as the front guy, the guy who's supposed to be your main top dog, and people are going to reject him, it's not going to go well. It did not work for fucking Buckethead.
Yeah, exactly.
Still.
That's basically general. What was it? Consumer. That's basically consumer studies 101. Honestly, that's.
Oh, and like who was the main event in TLC? Two big muscle guys. You hear fucking Vince McMahon. He's jerking his cock. He's like, oh yeah, oh I love Roman. Oh look at Sheamus. Look at his pecs. Yeah, he's doing that.
There was a gif of freaking Vince McMahon that I keep seeing. It's the one where he's like keep freaking out and just like having.
And I'm gonna predict. Oh, hold on. Let me see this. I'm gonna predict this right now. Okay, Lucas sent something to me. Hold on a minute. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, here we go. What? Let me see here.
It's an image.
I don't get it.
Do you know Yu-Gi-Oh at all or no?
Not really.
Okay.
Oh, you don't think you do.
I'm sorry, I never played that shit, man.
It was one of those. It was one of the few animes I used to watch when I was a little kid.
Same here. I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
The only animes I'm like very well known of or very aware of is Fist of the North Star is one of them.
Damn right.
Fucking yeah. Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
and there was another. I'm not totally familiar with it, but I've known of it. I know of it. Ghost in the Shell. That's another one.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, seriously, that's
I
really
shit on that Pimp Daddy doing, and Attack on Titan. That's another one I'm very.
Attack on Titan.
It's really good. Maybe a lot better, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean the only animation from Japan I watch is hentai.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Really?
You gotta
I'm
watch.
gonna not think
The dudes bust the biggest fucking nuts in those things. They can fill up buckets.
Pretty much.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! Is their prostate the size of a basketball? They're probably busting nuts like Lexington Steel. He's like,
Still.
Go to YouTube and watch Lexington Steel compilation. It's the funniest fucking thing ever.
the steel. Oh god.
The funniest thing ever. Oh, and yeah, I already know who's gonna win the fucking Royal Rumble. It's Roman Reigns. He's gonna fucking win the Rumble.
Please.
I'll tell you why. Because they're treating him just like Daniel Bryan. Remember when Daniel Bryan kept on getting fucking screwed
Yeah.
by the Authority? But here's the difference. Daniel Bryan was loved by all.
Still.
Mhm.
He is the most over fucking guy in the business.
Yes, he is.
And they don't push him.
Still.
And you know what they're doing? Daniel Bryan, this is true, folks. I'm not kidding. Daniel Bryan has been cleared by doctors to wrestle again. Guess what? The WWE ain't going to allow it. You know what they offer Daniel Bryan? They offer him a job to be a trainer in NXT.
That's
Yeah.
stupid.
How fucking disrespectful.
Dude, you know why? I'll tell you why. Because they don't want to repeat what happened last year of the Royal Rumble. Oh, I don't know if you saw that. Dude, oh my god, it was in Philadelphia.
Of all places.
And listen to this. Daniel Bryan was number 10 in the Royal Rumble, and when he came out, the fucking place went insane. They were on every move he did. He was eliminated 10 minutes. In 10 fucking minutes. And the way he got eliminated was cheap as fuck. He was one of the overall favorites to win. He got eliminated in 10 minutes. Not only that, the
Yeah.
way they eliminated Dolph Ziggler, Damian Sandow, Bray Wyatt,
Oh my god.
Dean Ambrose,
Worst
they-
match I've seen in years.
it's my number 2 worst match of the year. Okay? And here's the thing. They dumped them out like if they were just garbage. It wasn't even like a significant, like, you know, like when you get eliminated, you wanted it to be shocking and everything. Here was your final 4. Your final 4 was fucking Big Show, Kane, Rusev, and Roman Reigns.
That's pitiful. It was so
And-
fucking bad.
Dude, when Roman Reigns came out, I think it was number 18 or 19, I don't think I have ever. I thought the Royal Rumble 2014 was bad. This was in Philadelphia.
Still.
The crowd took a massive diarrhea lava dump all over this match and all over Roman Reigns. And here's what happens. Rusev was hiding underneath the ring, okay? And they were cheering for Rusev. Now, you probably think, who's Rusev? Let me explain what his gimmick was, okay? Okay, listen to me, Shane.
Mm-hmm.
Rusev is this, he's a Bulgarian who's who's now a proud citizen of Russia who hates America, okay?
Oh,
Still.
jeez.
And this is in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, one of the most patriotic cities in America, and they were cheering for Rusev over Roman Reigns.
Wow.
Oh, it gets better. No, it gets better.
Oh.
And then, when Roman Reigns won, Big Show and Kane jumped on, they jumped on, and then The Rock came out. Now, if you don't know this, Roman Reigns and The Rock are cousins. That Samoan Anoa'i family, okay? You know, like Rikishi, remember Yokozuna?
Mhm.
Yeah, same family.
Oh, that was a good, yeah.
Rikishi Fatu, the Usos.
Umaga?
Yes, Umaga.
Still.
May he rest in peace. The Wild Samoans, Peter Maivia, all of them. They're all part of that Anoa'i family. The Rock came out, the place fucking popped, except when they realized what he was going to do to save Roman Reigns, and they booed him out of the fucking building.
Wow.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Like you should have saw The Rock's face when he raised his hand up, and he's like, trying to, pass
Stir the
torch.
crowd up.
Yeah, the Rock's face. was priceless when they booed him. And I heard off camera, this is according to Matt Genius from the Blitzkrieg group, The Rock got on the mic and tried to reason with the fans. They booed them out of the fucking building.
Mm-hmm.
Still.
I gave it a 0.5 out of 5. The only thing I didn't give it a 0 is because there were some moments of the Royal Rumble that were really good. But, oh my God. I couldn't fucking believe this. Yeah, it's my number 2 worst match of the year.
Still.
And the reason why, you're probably thinking, why did I talk about this? Because they are trying to keep Daniel Bryan away from the fucking Royal Rumble is because of Roman Reigns. However, I've read this, and I hope it's true. Brock Lesnar is booked to be at the Royal Rumble and the Raws leading up to it.
Still.
Mm-hmm. I hope that's true. But anyway.
I hope it's true because I want Brock Lesnar to fucking win. So, yeah. Fuck WWE. They're a bunch of wise asses. They don't listen to their fucking fans. And they're just complete bitches. Okay, that was a mouthful. That's what she said. Now, I have a couple more. Okay. We have the Golden Globe Awards, we have the National Board of Review, and we have the Critics' Choice.
All right, before we do any of those, I wanted to go over real quick one thing Danny Russman requested me to do. And we have
Danny
one more thing. Danny Boy, there was a Family Guy episode last night. I was watching along with TLC because I was not paying attention to the Rusev match because it was... Anyway, the Family Guy episode, it was fucking terrible. Like,
oh, you don't say.
Episode.
Big surprise.
The second episode I watched this season of Family Guy because I just don't want to watch it anymore. I just watch it. You know what? For fuck's sake, I'm just going to watch it. And you know what the main plot of the episode is? Peter and his gang start a neighborhood watch, and then guess what happens? I'm worried what you guess what fucking happens.
They do a neighborhood watch?
Yes.
They get way into it, and it becomes like a mercenary thing.
Well, yeah, you're technically kind of right.
Uh-huh.
You know what happens in the movie? You know what happens?
Go ahead and tell me.
Let me know when you guys want me to tell you.
No, go ahead and tell me.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to know what happens. Peter...
Spoiler alert.
Peter accidentally shoots Cleveland Brown Jr. arm. Because he's supposed to enter the... Okay, here's why Cleveland doesn't want him to enter through the door. He wants to save money on air conditioning, so he makes him go through the window.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
I'm not fucking kidding you. This is how desperate Seth MacFarlane is.
That doesn't even make any logical sense. So wait, let me get this straight. He wants to save money on AC.
This is that fucking night.
He wants to save on the AC bill, so he makes him go out the window.
Come in through the window.
To come in through the window.
Hey, Peter, you don't have a very good aim with that gun.
Oh my God.
Hey, Peter, come here.
Anyway, this episode is completely horrible. The Trayvon Martin incident. That's what made it.
Fuck!
Come on.
Dude, it's bad. And then in the end, it pretty much turns out that Cleveland defends Peter because it's the stupidest fucking episode I've seen in a while.
Dude, that is nonsensical. That is stupid.
No, not only do they break logic, they're not funny once. There was only one little joke I chuckled a little bit, and that was because they saw a poster for the Entourage movie. I'm like, okay.
No, really.
I'm done.
Yeah, but anyway, this is just stupid. This is one of the dumbest movies. I mean, one of the dumbest episodes of Family Guy I've seen in a while. I've given up. I'm done. I've given up with the Family Guy. The new season.
I've given up a long ass time ago. Dude.
Yeah, same, dude. After they did the whole thing with Brian and like, oh,
that was my break.
That was ratings trap, and that was a big gigantic slap to the face.
Oh
Fuck you, Seth MacFarlane. No more. Get over it.
This is just Family Guy. I'm done with you. Seth MacFarlane, ever since that suicide joke, I'm done. I can't stand you.
Yeah, fuck that bullshit. That's also another thing that really angers me. That's not funny.
You know the truth about Seth MacFarlane, believe it or not, I think everybody knows this by now, is that he fell asleep, and because he always slept in because he's always partying, and he had to catch a flight. One of the flights was one of the 4 planes involved in 9/11.
Holy shit, seriously?
I'm fucking dead serious.
About
yes. I forgot which plane it was.
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, and he even said this when he was on the Howard Stern show. It's absolutely true.
That's insane.
I forgot which player. I don't know, because obviously there was 4, but I'm not sure which one it was. Maybe someone on Facebook. I'm not on the YouTube live feed, but go ahead and tell me, because I think Danny Russman told me what plane it was, because I accidentally said the wrong plane the first time. So
Right.
yeah, Seth MacFarlane, Jesus Christ, dude,
Eat a dick.
Eat a dick.
What? Oh, I got something better. Go fuck a cactus.
That's also a good one, too.
Oh my god. So, do you want me to go over some of the Critics' Choice or the Golden Globes or the National Board of Review, or?
Let's go over the Golden Globes first.
Okay, let me bring this sumbitch up here. Okay, go to my book.
Boy,
Okay,
I can't wait.
Go to my bookmarks. Okay, hot BBW, fucking good-looking milfs, big chicks with big dicks. No, that's not it. Ebony hot chicks. No, that's not it either. Lexington Steele's pole gaggers. That's not it either.
Oh, man.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I don't have them on here. I'm just making that shit up.
I know.
Turn it to Sesame Street.
My favorite show of all time.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Golden Globes. Now, the Golden Globes, the way this is run is by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. It's a group of 90 to 95 people from Europe who think they fucking know everything, yet they don't.
Still.
And this is another great example. Let's go over these nominees, shall we? For Best Motion Picture Drama. Most of these seem to be DUF Jizz Fest, but there's one particular film on here. I was like, that's awesome. I know Alexander the Great will disagree. But here we go. Carol, The Revenant. The Revenant I heard was really fucking good, by the way.
I can't wait.
Room.
Yes. Great movie.
Spotlight.
Yes.
Very good one.
And Mad Max fucking Fury Road.
Yeah.
Oh!
My number 3 best film of the year. Okay, best performance by an actress in a motion picture drama. Kate Blanchett and Carol, we predicted that. Brie Larson, I think, is the front runner for Room.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Rooney Mara for Carol, never seen it. Saoirse Ronan, I don't know, and
Nigga Brooklyn.
and Alicia Vikander and the Danish Girl. Okay, first of all, where the fuck is Charlize Theron for Mad Max Fury Road?
I have no clue.
That's a good question.
Bullshit. Okay, let's move on. All right, best performance by an actor in a motion picture drama. Bryan Cranston in Trumbo. I never fucking heard of it. Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant. I heard he is the front runner. Michael Fassbender and Steve Jobs. I want to see Steve Jobs so bad, but no.
So good.
Dude, it got taken away in all the theaters because it bombed. I cannot fucking find it. It pisses me off. Eddie Redmayne and the Danish Girl, predictable, and Will Smith for Concussion. However, there's one big name missing here. Where is Johnny Depp for Black Mass?
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand why they put Will Smith over Johnny Depp, even though no one's seen.
No one's seen Trumbo. No one's seen Concussion. Also,
Trumbo did not get a wide release, I don't think.
What about Jake Gyllenhaal for Southpaw?
You know, that's also a good one, too.
Fucking amazing in that.
Yeah!
Okay.
Well.
Okay, you want to know how dumb the Hollywood Foreign Press is? You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Best motion picture, musical, or comedy. I don't know why they're combining the two in the first fucking place. Joy, Oscar bait. The Big Short. Spy. I fucking love Spy. It's my favorite comedy of the year.
I really didn't see it.
Trainwreck, very good comedy. And I'm happy this is nominated, but why is it nominated for musical or comedy?
Which one?
The Martian! The Martian! It's sci-fi!
That makes no sense.
That doesn't. Well, the only reason I can say a comedy because they do have some jokes in there, but
Yeah, that's not the main point.
That doesn't make it a comedy. Look
Yeah,
at the movie Bridge. Look at the movie Bridge of Spies. Remember the supporting actor where he says some witty one-liners that are so clever that you have to laugh at it, and Tom Hanks has a couple. That doesn't make it a comedy.
Yeah, exactly. That wasn't the main focus.
Yeah. Oh my god, unfucking believable.
Doesn't make any sense.
Agreed.
Best performance by an actress in a motion picture musical comedy. Melissa McCarthy in Spy. I hope she fucking wins.
Mhm.
Jennifer Lawrence in Joy. Oscar bait. Amy Schumer in Trainwreck. Interesting.
Yeah, that's
Interesting.
Maggie Smith for The Lady in the Van. Never fucking heard of it. And
Never heard
Lily Tomlin and Grandma. Never fucking heard of it. Moving
Never heard that
on.
one either.
Best performance by an actor in a motion picture musical or comedy. Christian Bale and Steve Carell for The Big Short. Al Pacino and Danny Collins. I never even heard of this fucking movie. Mark Ruffalo in Infinitely Polar Bear. Never heard of it. The one I hope wins. Matt fucking Damon in The Martian. But yet, Matt Damon is in a movie that's not a musical or a comedy.
Fuck, that's bullshit. I'm sorry. That's just
Okay, here's one that they got right.
Okay.
Best motion picture animation. There's only one I'm not sure of. It's called
Anomalisa.
What's it called again?
Anomalisa. That movie I want to see. That movie has been getting absolutely critical praise. It is the second highest rated film on Metacritic. It's a 100% on Tomatoes. And for why
I've never even heard of this movie.
it was one of the top films in the Toronto Film Festival. I think it won second place in the Toronto Film Festival.
Okay.
I remember, but this film has been getting a ton of critical praise. It is one of my most anticipated movies of this year. And I want to see it before the end of the year because I've heard nothing but great things from this movie. And this guy is Charlie Kaufman, the director for this movie.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep, it's his first animated movie. It's only a 90-minute movie, but it looks so good. Oh my god.
Agreed.
The Good Dinosaur. I still have to see that. I have it. I just need to watch it soon. The Peanuts movie, absolutely. Shaun the Sheep, fucking brilliant movie. And the best movie of the year, Inside Out. Thank you.
Oh boy!
Damn fucking right. Okay, best motion picture foreign language. Moving on. Best performance by an actress in a supporting role in any motion picture. It's funny how they don't give a shit about the supporting. They just don't care what type of film it is. Jane Fonda in Youth, never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Helen Mirren in Trumbo, like I said, never heard of it. Jennifer Jason Leigh in The Hateful Eight. I heard about her performance being really good in that movie. I heard she was excellent in this. Kate Winslet in Steve Jobs.
Yep.
And my overall pick of the year, and I hope she wins, Alicia Vikander in Ex Machina.
Yes, that needs to.
I've yet to see Ex Machina, but I want to.
Okay,
It's online.
It's a very good movie. I just didn't have it among the highest like Lucas does, or
It's a such a best year with a jacket.
Right now this year, it's
Oh,
not
my.
mentions.
Best performance by an actor in a supporting role in any motion picture.
Yeah.
Paul Dano in Love and Mercy. Gary's been telling me that Love and Mercy has been it's unbelievable. Oh yeah, speaking of musicals, where the fuck is Straight Outta Compton?
Still.
I was wondering, what the hell is Straight Outta Compton?
Yeah,
Nothing for Straight Outta Compton. Like nothing for The Walk. Little to nothing for Bridges. Well, just one for Bridge of Spies. Oh my God, there's so many. Okay, I'm gonna continue on. Okay, Idris Elba and Beasts of No Nation. Even though this was a Netflix exclusive film.
Still.
Yeah, but it's still filmed, so.
Well, if it didn't, well, that I don't care. But if it's not a main theatrical release, why the fuck should I bother? Michael Shannon for 99 Homes. Never heard of it.
It didn't get a wide release, unfortunately.
Okay, Mark Rylance in Bridge of Spies. Absolutely. He was amazing in that movie. And the best, I hope he wins. He is not only my overall pick of the year, I hope he wins this award and the fucking Oscar. Sylvester Stallone in Creed.
Yes, sir. Sylvester Stallone Creed.
He gives the best performance of his career. Oh my God, he is so superb.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to give away spoilers for what happens to him. Oh my God. That's all I got to say. Now, this will please many people. Best Director. Best Director. We have Todd Hayes for Carol. Okay. Alejandro G. Inarritu for The Revenant. I heard that movie uses natural lighting. There's no studio lighting in that movie.
Wow.
Still.
It's all real.
That's
Tom,
pretty darn good.
Tom McCarthy and Spotlight. Now, here to me are the two winners. If one of these two win, I'm happy. George Miller and Mad Max Fury Road.
Ooh.
And Ridley Scott for The Martian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
If
my.
either one of those two win, I'm happy. Next up, best screenplay. Emma Donahue for Room. Tom McCarthy and John Singer for Spotlight. Charles Randolph and Adam McKay for The Big Short. Aaron Sorkin for Steve Jobs. I like Aaron Sorkin. Great fucking writer. And Quentin Tarantino for The Hateful Eight. Okay, I'm about to fucking rant here. Where's Inside Out?
Good point. Good point. I don't know.
Still.
And then the fuck was nominated for the Critics' Choice? Bullshit. All right.
Ridiculous.
Best original score, motion picture. Carter Burwell for Carol. I'm not going to say their names because, it's original score. Oh, I might as well give them credit. Alexander Desplat for The Danish Girl. And Neil Morikov for The Hateful Eight. Daniel Pemberton for Steve Jobs. And Alva Noto and Ryuichi Sakamoto for The Revenant. Where's Mad Max Fury Road?
Still.
That is where I want. Why the hell did Mad Max?
That's my overall pick for best score of the year, easily.
Hopefully, gets nominated for the Oscars.
All right, and for the last one, best original song, "Love Me Like You Do," 50 Shades of Grey.
No.
I've heard that song so many times at work that I just want to take a knife into my ear.
Like the way you do.
Gary will like this. "One Kind of Love" and for "Love and Mercy."
Yes, that's a really good song.
Simple Song for number 3 for "Youth." I never heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay, why is this on here? Writings on the Wall, Spectre?
I like
Fucking really?
I like this song. I'm sorry, I liked it. It's just didn't fit the movie. It is a movie, but it's good.
And the one that when I first saw it, I said, this should be the winner, and I am so happy because I believe this is the winner. See You Again for Furious 7. That is the
Yeah,
that is
I do
true.
agree with that. It is a good one. I think
nowadays-
So,
He's
yeah, there you
spoiling.
have it. There's your the Golden Shit Globes Awards.
Uh,
And now
ass.
I can go over the it's ass. Now I can go over the National Board of Review very quick. I'm just gonna announce the winners. That's
yeah.
it. The National Board of Reviews. Now, you'll be I'm actually sort of surprised about some of their overall picks. This is going to be quite interesting. Here we go. Best overall film, Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh my.
I know
Nice.
Alexander the Great is, shaking his head.
Like,
No, okay. He explained this to me, and I can understand his perspective. Now, hear me out. How he feels about Mad Max Fury Road is how, Lucas, you and I felt about Boyhood.
okay.
That's exactly what it is. Best director, Ridley Scott for The Martian. Absolutely. Best
Absolute
actor, this one
freaking
surprised me,
lily.
Matt Damon for The Martian. I like that. Best actress, Brie Larson in Room. Okay, I heard she was the favorite. Best supporting actor, Sylvester Stallone in Creed. Yeah.
Yes.
Best
Still.
supporting actress, Jennifer Jason Leigh in The Hateful Eight. Best original screenplay, Quentin Tarantino, The Hateful Eight.
Yes.
Best adapted screenplay. I fucking love this guy, Drew Goddard for The Martian. Folks, Drew Goddard is awesome. He's also he directed and co-wrote The Cabin in the Woods, one of the best fucking movies. Best animated feature film, Inside Out, absolutely.
Absolute freaking
Best
lily.
documentary, Amy.
Great
Okay, this one, I'm like, fucking really? The Spotlight Award for Outstanding Collaborative Vision went to Sicario. What? Boring up the ass. Okay.
Sorry, you made this so I really
It
dug
tore
it.
the fucking piss out of me. Okay, here was the top films of the year. Mad Max Fury Road, Bridge of Spies, good. Creed, hell yes. I did see Creed, between, when we're doing our long hiatus and, just going everything. Creed is my second film I gave a 9.5 to. The Hateful Eight, Inside Out, The Martian, Room, like I said, I couldn't find it anywhere. Sicario, Spotlight, and you're going to like this one, Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yes.
So there you have it, folks. That is the National Board Review. Now I'm going to move on to one of my favorites, because you usually get it right. This year, for me, they're 50-50.
Critics' Choice
Okay.
Award?
The Critics' Choice. Why do I like the Critics' Choice? Because unlike you, Golden Globes, they at least have their categories and nominees with certain themes in the right way. Not like musical or comedy and all that bullshit.
God,
Okay.
that just irritates the shit out of me.
I fucking hate that. Remember, this is, at least with the Oscars, it's 6,000 to 7,000 people, even though most of them are dumb old fucks, on like 90 to 95 people from Europe. Okay. Best Picture. The Big Short. All right. Bridge of Spies. I'm happy about that.
And the Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Carol. Mad Max Fury Road. Hell yes. The Martian. Hell yes. The Revenant. You know, it doesn't come out in my era till January 8th.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Room.
Great film. I'm sorry, it's a good film. It's not.
No, not Room. No, not Room. The next one. Fucking Sicario.
I'm sorry. I like this film. I'm sorry. I disagree with you. It's a really good
It's just as fucking boring as his previous movie, Enemy.
I respect your
It's just-
opinion, but
I
I think Enemy was.
humble opinion.
I agree with you. Enemy was kind of boring, but.
Oh, it was pretentious as fuck. And Spotlight.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where's Inside Out? Where's
That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
where's Shaun the Sheep? Where's Straight Outta Compton? Where's there's so many. Okay, I'm just gonna move on.
That's for Best Picture, right?
That was for Best Picture. Best Actor, and they have 6 of them. Eddie Redmayne for The Danish Girl.
Okay.
Michael Fassbender for Steve Jobs. Johnny Depp for Black Mass. Hey, Golden Globes, you fuckers. Matt Damon for The Martian. Leonardo DiCaprio for The Revenant. And Bryan Cranston for Trumbo. Never heard of it. Seriously, where's Jake Gyllenhaal for Southpaw? That's all I gotta say. For Best Actress, I love this for one reason. I'm sorry, go ahead, Lucas. I'm sorry.
One thing before you go into Best Actress, here's the problem with Jake Gyllenhaal for Southpaw. Here's some of the problems. The problem was it didn't really get a lot of critical praise. His acting.
No. Stop right there. This is Best Actor, not Best Film. I'm judging by his acting. And his acting was like Marlon Brando, Marlon Brando level. That's how good he was in that movie.
He was good, but there were a lot of other acting performances I think that overshadow it. That's the problem. A lot of good acting performances. If it was a bad year for acting, he would definitely get nominated, but this year had a lot of good acts. So.
And you know what's funny? Just like these awards, don't they ever watch a fucking movie that exists outside October to December?
Still.
That's
Seriously.
one of the problems, though. It came out in July. That's why.
Don't fucking matter. Doesn't matter when it came out. It's called the year, not 3-month span.
I know.
Still.
Fortunately, a lot of these people don't understand. Anyway, continue.
Best Actress, Kate Blanchett and Carol, Brie Larson in Room, Jennifer Lawrence in Joy, Carla at Rampling in 45 Years, never heard of it.
No. That's a foreign film, that's why.
Oh, jeez. Sarajevo's is a porn. What'd you say it was?
So, 45 Years is a foreign film.
Oh, I thought you said it was a porn movie. I'm like, what? 45 years. Yeah, good-looking cougar at that age. Sarajevo's Ronan for Brooklyn, and my pick, Charlize Theron for Mad Max Fury Road.
It was Brie Larson.
Oh my.
Yes, for Room. Here's another name I'm kind of pissed they don't have on here. Lily James for Cinderella. She was fucking brilliant.
That didn't get any, it barely got anything on it.
No, like I said, they don't think nothing exists outside October to December. Supporting actor, Paul Dano for Love and Mercy, Tom Hardy for The Revenant, which is
yes, good pick.
Mark Ruffalo in Spotlight, Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies, absolutely. Michael Shannon for 99 Homes, and the true winner, Sylvester Stallone in Creed. All right.
Yes.
Still.
Supporting actress, Jennifer Jason Leigh in The Hateful Eight. I heard she was remarkable in that. Rooney Mara for Carol. Okay. Rachel McAdams for Spotlight. Does she deserve it? Lucas.
Which one?
Rachel McAdams for Spotlight.
Of course. I think she deserves it.
All right. Helen Mirren for Trumbo, Kate Winslet for Steve Jobs, and Alicia Vikander in the Danish Girl. Supporting actress. Where's Ex Machina?
Yeah, where's her performance? I'd rather pick her performance Ex Machina than in
Yeah, fuck that.
Or Danish Girl. That's just my pick though.
Best Young Actor or Actress. Abraham Attah for Beast of No Nation. Fuck this movie. It was boring as shit. Pretentious as all hell. Wes Anderson bullshit movie. R.J. Seiler and Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. One of the most overrated.
This movie honestly was a bit overrated.
Oh no, it is. It sucked. I hope this one wins.
Yeah, I agree.
Shamik Moore for Dope.
Yes.
Hell yeah, I wanted to win.
So,
Milo. Yeah, there was no nominations for Dope and all the other ones either. Milo Parker for Mr. Holmes and Jacob Tremblay for Room. Okay.
Yeah,
Acting.
I think definitely Jacob Tremblay's gonna win. Like, there's no doubt he's gonna win.
Acting is simple. The Big Short, The Hateful Eight, Spotlight, Trumbo, and I hope this one wins. Straight Outta Compton.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Okay. Best Director. This one surprised me. Steven Spielberg and Bridge of Spies.
Really?
Well, that's kind of deserving, I'd say.
I think it should have got the two main awards it should get is supporting actor and screenplay.
I'd rather see supporting actor go to Sylvester Stallone, but that's just me.
No. I mean, what deserves to be nominated?
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu for The Revenant, Todd Hayes for Carol, Tom McCarthy for Spotlight, and if one of these two win, I'm happy. George Miller for Mad Max Fury Road and Ridley Scott for The Martian.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, original screenplay. Here we go. Joel and Ethan Coen, the Coen brothers, along with Matt Sharman for Bridge of Spies. There you go. Alex Garland for Ex Machina. That was interesting. Quentin Tarantino for The Hateful Eight. Josh Singer and Tom McCarthy for Spotlight. And the true fucking winner, Pete Docter, Meg LaFoe, and Josh Cooley for Inside Out. Hands down.
Still.
That's a great winner right there.
Best Adapted Screenplay, Charles Randolph and Adam McKay for The Big Short. Nick Hornby for Brooklyn. Emma Donahue for Room. Aaron Sorkin for Steve. I love Aaron Sorkin. He's an awesome writer. For Steve Jobs. And the true winner, Drew Goddard for The Martian.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
For cinematography, I'm just gonna read off the Carol, The Hateful Eight, Sicario. Yeah, like watching a screensaver because that's how boring it was. Now I heard this was one of those beautiful movies, The Revenant.
Yes.
And if one of these two win, I'm happy. The Martian or Mad Max Fury Road.
Mm-hmm.
Still.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Production design. The Martian, Mad Max Fury Road, The Danish Girl, Carol, Brooklyn, or Bridge of Spies. My pick is The Martian.
Still.
Yeah. I can understand that.
Great choices.
Hey, lights, camera, jackass. It's on Mars, and you expect to be in space. You fuckhead.
Shit.
Okay.
Still.
That dumb cocksucker. Okay. Next. He's a dumb little fuck. Next up is editing. The Big Short, Mad Max Fury Road, The Martian, The Revenant, and Spotlight. I give it to Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Costume design. This is the only time I see Cinderella on here. It's for costume design, nonetheless.
Oh man.
I don't know
The
why
Danish-
any more awards.
I think Cinderella's like my number 10 of the year or something like that.
Still 10 more
Costume
minutes
design. Mad Max Fury Road, The Danish Girl, Cinderella, Carol, and Brooklyn. My pick is Cinderella. Hair and makeup. This is going to be interesting. The Revenant, Mad Max Fury Road, Hateful Eight, The Danish Girl, Carol, and Black Mass.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would love to see Black Mass because if you see Johnny Depp in that movie, you're not watching Johnny Depp. You're watching the notorious Boston crime mob boss. I forgot what his name was. He's one of the most ruthless crime bosses in the East Coast.
Oh wow.
Okay. Oh wait, did we do cinematography? Oh my God, there's a big name that's not on here and it pisses me off.
Yeah.
What's that?
Where is The Walk?
Oh.
Still.
It only got 18 this year. That completely got forgotten about me.
Yeah, nothing for Joseph Gordon-Levitt or anything. That blows my fucking mind. That's got one of the best sequences of the year with him going on that wire. Okay, visual effects. Here we go. Ex Machina, Jurassic World, The Walk, The Revenant, Mad Max Fury Road, and for me, the true winner, The Martian.
Yeah?
That is great.
Animated feature film, same thing as the Golden Globes. And I'm all... Hey, say it for me again. I'm such a dumb... Say it for me, Lucas. What's it called?
What is it?
It starts with an A. The animated feature.
Anomalisa.
Anomalisa. God
Oh, my.
damn it.
It's done with Charlie Kaufman, who did Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind and
Oh, God.
Well,
I'm
that
sorry.
well,
You
that-
know how I feel about that movie. I think that's one of the most overrated fucking movies I've ever seen in my life.
But there's also Adaptation, which was really good.
Oh, wait, Adaptation? The movie Adaptation?
Yeah, Adaptation. Yeah, the movie.
With Nicolas Cage? Oh, fucking love that movie. Okay. And say it again.
Still have 9 more
Well,
minutes
I
left.
think Gary and Alex right now are laughing their asses. Especially James, too. He's like, oh, that's not one to write down and put it in the...
Oh my.
Anomalisa, thank you. The Good
Anomalisa.
Dinosaur, the Peanuts movie, Shaun the Sheep, and the True Runner, Inside Out. Okay, this is where it pisses
Oh
me
yeah, he
off.
also did Being John Malkovich.
I didn't care for that movie either.
It's in New York.
Wait, I thought, what's his name? He worked on Jackass. He did that movie, Her. Spike Jonze, I thought he did that movie.
No, he did not.
I'll be damned. Okay, best action movie. They have these right except for one. And it pisses me off. Best action movie of the year. Furious 7, yes. Jurassic World, I can see that to an extent. Mad Max Fury Road, yes. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, yes. And... fucking Sicario? Why is Ant-Man not on there?
That would have been a nice choice, actually.
No, it's way fucking better than Sicario. Sicario bore me to tears. Ant-Man was so cool for what it was able to do. It's the best superhero film of the year and one of the best in the Marvel universe. Fuck that shit. Okay, best actor in an action movie. We're almost done here. I know it. Okay, best actor in an action movie. Daniel Craig and Spectre. That surprised me. Tom Cruise and Rogue Nation. Tom Hardy and Fury Road. Chris Pratt and Jurassic World. And Paul Rudd for Ant-Man.
Those are good choices. Why let Ant-Man get some love?
Yeah, if
Wow.
you ask me who deserves it out of all these, I want to give it to Paul Rudd.
Mm-hmm.
Same here.
Ant-Man was fucking awesome.
It
Yeah.
was awesome.
Fucking Sicario, give me a break.
Still.
Right now, Alexander the Great is just like jumping for joy and praising. Okay, actress in an action movie. Emily Blunt in Sicario. It's not an action movie!
Yeah!
Nostalgia cricket is a nostalgia!
Still!
Hello, I'm Nostalgia Craig. I remember it, so you don't have to.
Yeah, whatever
He
you
used to
say.
be. He ran out of material.
Yeah, whatever you
Yeah.
say, mister. I thought the ending to Toy Story 3 was corny. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I do not like your opinion. Go by now.
Hey, dog, you suck!
I know I do.
Wow.
I'm the nostalgia critic. I suck balls, so you can go ahead and
No,
die.
Wait, no, he goes, hi, I'm the Nostalgia Craig. I suck balls, so you don't have to.
Oh.
Nostalgia Craig. I take lots of jizzing, so you guys...
No, not the orange. No, it's orange Chris. It's called the orange Chris. Like Brooklyn.
Okay.
I had
Actress-
no all that.
Okay, I'm just busting his balls. I'm not like...
Oh my.
It's not that hard to make fun of me. It's not that fucking hard to make fun of me, okay? Fucking Alex, James, and Gary do it on a daily basis, and it's funny as fuck. A touchdown! Okay. Rebecca Ferguson in Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Bryce Dallas Howard in Jurassic World. Oh my gosh, he was fucking hot.
He was hot as fuck, man.
Oh my god, Ron Howard. I don't care if you have a cul-de-sac on your head. You make some good-looking daughters.
Still.
Jennifer Lawrence in The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. I saw that. Guess what? That was a massive disappointment. I gave it a 5 out of 10. And
Still.
the true winner, Charlize Theron in Mad Max Fury Road.
Yes, sir.
Still.
All right, best comedy. Not musical or comedy.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Golden Globes.
Hollywood Foreign Press Association. Okay, The Big Short. Is The Big Short really a comedy?
Yes, I can say it is.
The Big Short, Joy.
Well, Jerome, here's the thing though about Duke Short. I feel it's more like a dramedy, but it's really fucking good.
Okay.
Still.
Sisters.
Yes.
Inside Out,
That was
surprisingly.
good. Sisters was really good.
Inside Out, surprisingly.
Yes,
Uh,
Inside Out's a good comedy.
Even though it's anime, even though it's more anime. Trainwreck, and I believe the best comedy of the year is Spy.
Oh, my.
We're almost done here. Best actor in a comedy: Christian Bale and Steve Carell, The Big Short. Robert De Niro, The Intern. Okay.
I'm surprised about that one. I did not see The Intern.
Bill Hader in Trainwreck, and Jason Statham in Spy. He had me dying.
He was
So-
fucking hilarious.
Actress in a comedy: Tina Fey in Sisters, Jennifer Lawrence in Joy, Melissa McCarthy in Spy, Amy Schumer in Trainwreck, and Lily Tomlin Graham. I don't know. Melissa McCarthy. I hope she wins.
Oh my.
Best sci-fi horror movie. Okay, at least I can see that, not musical or comedy. Ex Machina. Fucking really, It Follows. I'm sorry, that movie is overrated as fuck.
Still.
It will overpraise this shit. Jurassic World.
Still.
And if one of the Mad Max Fury Road is more action than it is a sci-fi.
Yeah,
Still.
it is.
And the true winner, The Martian.
Still.
And you got the songs. The songs are pretty much the exact same thing, except the hunting ground, Tell Happens to You. Otherwise, it's the same. For best score, it doesn't have fucking Mad Max Fury Road.
Why not?
Still.
That's bullshit.
Hateful.
Monkey XL, man, fucking did a great job with that movie.
That's my pick for the best score of the year too.
One of my favorite things to do at night is blast the Mad Max Fury Road song.
Oh, especially the 20-minute chase sequence at the end.
The
That
chase
has
was
awesome.
Still.
And it was Carol, Hateful Eight, Revenant, Sicario, fucking really, and Spotlight. I wouldn't know because obviously these all came out in December. Best song, same thing except I want Fury 7 to win. Best documentary feature. The favorite is Amy to win.
Yeah.
I never heard of any of these other films. Foreign language film. Moving on.
Though I have a very good feeling. It's like 100. She's like the fair 1 to 2. I think.
And that is it. I am fucking exhausted.
I think we should end it here. I think this is a lot of stuff we got through, and I think.
What? I had a few more topics, but I just got exhausted from reading all that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you.
Yeah,
I'm
still.
gonna say that for the next podcast, so because it is kind of getting late, and we've gone a pretty good while. We got a pretty good.
Well, we had a lot to cover, man. We were gone for a good long while.
Yeah,
so.
seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shadow Mac, Pimp Daddy. He's gotta rustle up his hose.
Yeah.
Elsie Muscle's gotta squeeze his banana boobs at the Steelers won. He's gonna eat enchiladas. And I'm gonna be twisted nipples.
Still.
Well, go ahead and sign us off.
All right, guys, that is gonna be it for tonight. Thank you guys all for joining us. I'd like to thank all my guests for joining me, Mr. Shane O'Mac, the Pimp Daddy, and Jerome. Thank you guys for all watched, and we'll. Everybody.
Whenever you're good to go, there.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready. Are you?
Same here, Rich, one person, and he is.
What?
Absolutely, thank you so much for me to be a part of this episode, our reuniting of episode number 26 for the Pain and Gain podcast. Tune us next time as we go over episode number 27. Until the next show, stay tuned. And once again, motherfuck Catherine Timpf.
Oh, God, RJ.
Am I signing off now? Yep. All right.
Scared the shit out of you, look at
I knew when it was coming. But,
ever since I started doing it, I was like, that's my new
Oh
outro.
my.
oh, yeah. Well, at any rate, thanks again, everybody, for listening to my rambles and rants about the gaming universe, and of course, the all anime bullshit once we get to that someday. At any rate, thanks again for watching, everybody, and of course, remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more. I know I'm gonna whore it out for you, Lucas, so you don't have to. So anyways, yeah, again, if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more episodes of Pain and Gain. I'll be returning back as well. And of course, thanks again, once again, thank you for watching, and have yourselves a good night, folks.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for getting me to 200 subscribers. Once again, getting to 200 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Because Gary told me we got to 200. I got to 200 again. So now hopefully it stays. Thank you, Jesus. Anyway, I hope it stays. Thank you guys all for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next Pain Game podcast. See you later and stay awesome. Have a great night.
Oh, thank you, Lucas. Anyways, that wraps up for episode 265 of LJPCBM Reacts. What I think about this episode? It was amazing. Stay tuned for the next one, which is going to be Pain Game Podcast episode 27. But until next time, this is Jerry saying goodbye. Peace out, baby. Now, man, excuse me. I gotta watch this episode of Pain Game Pick'ems. But until then, it's Jeff was saying out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time.